Now, what else can be done using actions? As in, at times it may happen that we need to use our keyboard keys. As in, at times I want to press enter, I want to press, let's say, backspace or tab. As in, if I go to a website, gmail.com, let's say I'm on this login page where I enter my email ID, trainer@waytoautomation.com. And now instead of inspecting this element and clicking on this, if I press enter, it will going to do the same function, right? So I want to press enter and I want to do it from the keyboard, and let's see how we're going to handle the keyboard elements, like keyboard keys and what are keys that are available. So let's look at that thing. So test keyboard events. Right, I'll copy this and paste it here. So gmail.com, and I'll say driver.findElement by.id identifier ID. So this is the ID of the email username. I know it, so I've directly written it. So trainer@waytoautomation.com. So after this, I want to hit enter. So what I'll do, I'll call actions, action equal to new actions, driver, and then I'll say action.send keys. So I can do send keys using actions as well. And then I'll say keys dot, it will give me a list of all the keys inside our keyboard. So arrow up, arrow down, cancel, clear, control, enter, F1 till F12, numeric pad, right? The entire keys are there. So I want to call the enter key and say dot perform. So just save this and run this, and let's see if it works. See, it enter and then it clicked. So that is how you'll be performing enter. Now, it's not mandatory that in order to handle the keyboard, you should be using actions. You can directly use it through send keys, as in through this element as well. What I can do send keys, and I'll say keys dot enter. In this case, there is no need to perform dot perform at the end. No need to call dot perform. But if in case you're doing it like this, there has to be an element attached to it, right? In action, we are directly calling send keys. There is no element attached. But here, the element has to be attached. So if I run this thing now, see, it works the same way, right? But the best approach is to use it with actions if in case you're handling your keyboard. This is because what happened is that, let's say, if I type my email, if I do Control A, it selects this much area because my focus is inside the text box. If I click outside somewhere, just a fake click, do Control A, it selects everything. Now I want to do Control A, Control C. Again, click over here and do Control V. So let us see how to handle the keyboard combination. So what I'll be doing, after I type inside it, I'll be clicking somewhere outside, just a fake click. So outside, I'll take the X path, copy X path. And after typing, I'll say driver.findElement by.xpath, this dot click. And after clicking, my focus should come out of this text box to the main page. And then I want to do Control A. So over here, I'll say keys dot chord. Chord is for combination. Then I'll say keys dot control plus A. This will do control A. Control A, control C, and control V. And before doing control V, I want to click back inside this text box. So clicking back, again, I want to bring my focus back, so I'll say dot click. That is how you'll be doing the keyboard combination, keys combination. So let's run it and see if it works. Okay, so it didn't work because this is a challenge in the latest Selenium 3 API, where the Firefox, the Gecko driver implementation is not fully complete. If you have already gone through the website, that is seleniumhq.org, then you may have seen from the location where we download that Gecko driver exe file. If I go to download, and from here, so see the implementation is still 0.24, it is not yet 1. So there are still development going on in this Gecko driver, right? So you may come across some challenges while working with the Firefox browser specifically. But if we gonna try the same thing on Chrome, let us see if it works fine on Chrome. So Chrome driver, and then Chrome driver class. And let's run it and see if it works. See, but what it did it copy? I think it didn't copy anything. It copied this ID only. So it means the focus didn't went outside. So control A, before doing control A, we want to switch our focus outside. As in, after typing this, I want to switch my focus outside over here. Copy XPath. And let's run it. See, it worked now. It copied everything and then pasted over here, right? This is how we should be doing it, right? So this is one of the things. Now, in interviews, at times it may ask that you can use dot perform as well over here, or you can also use dot build dot perform. This will also want to do the same task. But what is the difference in dot build dot perform or dot perform? Both are the methods from the same actions class. See, both are doing the same task. The only difference is that you'll not be calling build regularly whenever you want to combine the actions. So as an action dot send key is this, then if you put a dot over here, you should be able to call send keys again. And then again combine this. Right? Control C, dot build dot perform. So it will build both the actions first and then it will perform it. Right? So let's run it and let's see See, same task. But what if I don't use build and directly perform it? Or it still work? Right, maybe in the latest API, because build, that is what build says. In order to perform the actions, like build is over here. Composite actions means if you are combining all the actions, right? So it will first build it and then it will perform it, right? But yeah, I mean, it did work for us for this particular example. So when we are doing control A, control C, without even using build, the perform is working, right? So at times it may happen that you have a lot of actions combinedly, a lot of composite actions, and if you want to perform them all in one go, just build them first and then perform it, right? So this is all on how you can handle your keyboard using send keys, even using actions, right? And this is what inside your action class. All right, thank you.